Oh my gosh, Donald Trump wants reparations for white people?
And getting their money's worth. Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in explicit unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies that hurt our country so badly. Colleges have gotten hundreds of billions of dollars from hardworking taxpayers, and now we are going to get this anti-American insanity out of our institutions once and for all. We are going to have real education in America. Thank you.
Reparations. But for white people. This is America. You voted for it.
And you gonna have a Pam?
What did I tell you to wait on him to pay? Keep your eyes open in case something transpires. I'm $1 bill. Shut down. Pay no country bum nothing.
I don't really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip. Shout out to Edward Anderson because he inspired this video. I was listening to Edward and he was like, yo, now they're talking about Trump and reparations. And the major thing that he said was, well, if they were to do something that would give white people reparations, because that's what the black pundits are saying now, then good, put it on the table so they can't deny that we need to push for reparations. And this is where I'm going with this topic. For a person like Don Lemon, because that's who's in the clip, I don't remember him or recall him, or not just him, other black pundits pushing for reparations, right? So to go on, so to talk about reparations because it's for white people, yeah, I see why you would say it's a problem. But white people in America got reparations already. Literally. Slave owners got reparations for having slaves. Literally. The children and I would say what the children and the wives of Confederate soldiers got reparations from the United States government. That is what it is. But when it comes to us black people in particular, I don't hear enough. When I hear black pundits, political pundits talk about reparations, they talk about it in the same way Roland Martin talks about it. You're never going to get it. I don't know why we're going to talk about it. You're never going to get it. So now that one of you bring it up, like, hey man, look what Trump is going to do. He's going to give reparations. Let America be America. That is one of America's greatest, assets, is that America is very hypocritical. Very hypocritical. It'll tell you one thing and do another. We can't do this for those people, but we can do it for these people. So let it, if you take that as reparations, that's what it's going to be. Let him put that in order and let people get paid from it. And then all of a sudden, you as black pundits say, well, why we can't have reparations? Because y'all didn't have the guts to say this when something like this didn't come out. All of you on all these news shows and talk shows, y'all don't like to talk about black people receiving anything. You'll argue with non-black people about what being black is, but not deal with the concept of what it is to be black in America. Let me pause this for 1 second. Excuse that pause. So let's put this on the table. So this goes back to the old Ivy League, Asians not getting in school, that's down affirmative action, that's down DEI, and now all of a sudden there's racial discrimination at colleges. There's always been racial discrimination at colleges. And you can take it as saying, okay, is he saying white people are discriminated against? Yeah, you can say that. Or he can say, are you saying that non-whites are being discriminated against and they need some form of reparations or restitution? You can say that too. Either way, this idea of people being compensated for being screwed over by America needs to be on the table. And for all you other people who go, well, slavery was a long time ago, shout out to Edward Anderson for pointing this out. Jim Crow wasn't. The crack epidemic wasn't. The war on drugs was. War on Black America wasn't. So let people do stuff like this, because in all honesty, I'm gonna say it this way: stuff like what Trump talked about in that clip should have been on the table a long time ago. That should have been on the table a long time ago, because we live in a country, and I've said it before, where they like to say you can't discriminate and do something. You can't discriminate everybody by doing something for a specific group of people, because that's a form of discrimination. And you only really said it to Black people because everybody else, you do something specifically for these people and nobody else gets it with. Jewish people get certain things that nobody else get. White people get certain things that nobody else get, and both Jewish people and white people are white. That's just the whole thing. Hispanics get things that people really don't get. Asian community gets things that people don't get. Foreign citizens and foreign countries get things that American citizens don't get. You get what I'm saying? So this has always been about helping other people. Native Americans get things that other people don't get. But when it comes to Black America, that's when they play this game. Well, if we do it for you, we have to do it for everybody else. We can't just leave anybody else out of it. And it's like, why not? Y'all left us out of everything. And as a matter of fact, we're the only group we're not the only group, but yeah, I take that back. We're the only group who got targeted by America and never compensated. America was all in on targeting Black America. America was all in on sabotaging Black America. America was all in on stealing from Black America. America was all in on making sure Black America couldn't do anything as far as growing and progressing in this country. It was all in on that, But then when it's time to pay up, what about Jesus and what about God? No. Let people do this stuff, man. And on the flip side, you play this game of, oh, you voted for Trump. This is what you voted for. I hate to break the news to you, but you think Kamala Harris would have brought up reparations in any capacity? No. Did Barack Obama? No. They were scared of that topic. I can't do it. It's just maybe when the 20th Black person gets in office, look, we ain't got time for this. What about the economy? And that's a whole nother aspect of this conversation. President Trump didn't say that looking at the economy. Well, the economy is bad, so we're just gonna not give people restitution. That's what they'll call it in that. No, if they got done wrong, they should get paid. And it should come out of the institution that did it, right? So guess the United States government is an institution. All them other colleges that did stuff to people are institution. The medical field is an institution. All these science, technology, things that were stolen from Black people, those are institutions. Let It's time for people to go, yeah, man, let these these students who got done wrong get paid for getting done wrong, and then just usher in this. It's time for us, dog. But what about the money? What about shut up? Because somebody had to put it on the table. Because a lot of you black pundits are running from it. You know, a lot when it comes to the black grassroots on social media, um, new black media, when it comes to the black manosphere, we've been talking about reparations for a minute. But hey, you know, we don't get corporate sponsorships and corporate checks, so it doesn't count, right? But I guess it would if all of a sudden this conversation was brought up on the national stage. So at the end of the day, man, hey, let them go through with this process. He ain't even in office yet. Let's see if he actually see this stuff through. If he does, hey man, Birdman hand rub. You know what the next move is, but for a lot of y'all pundits, that's not the next move because y'all gonna bow down. But I'm done. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.